Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So this evening, what I have for you is a little haul, mostly holiday focused here. I have a few things that I pulled out of clearance, and then I have the new Peppermint Swirl warmer, the new iced winter mint bar, and I have another delivery of the scents of the season. So we'll be able to sniff through all of this. So I guess this would be the modern collection as far as all of the mini collections that have launched as holiday specials in October, and this one has taken a couple weeks to be able to get through the mail, but we'll get to the warmer last. We'll sniff all of the bars and have a lovely time. First off though, I did grab one more thing of cotton cleanups. I like the mini size that goes into the mini warmers, or if I've just got a 2-cube warmer, which many of the smaller ones are these days, it does a good job cleaning that out without wasting a very large cotton cleanup. But let's get to the wax. Let's start with the scents of the season, because this is something I've discussed a couple times on the channel, but it's a really nice collection, and that is why I grabbed another full set. So this is going to be a $25 or $26, I think $25, sort of a giftable bundle, and the descriptions of the 5 bars are in here. Scents of the season for 2025 will include Cabin Cuddles, Christmas Tree Farm, Cranberry Christmas Cake, Sugared Peppermint Flurries, and Sweet Christmas Lily. And I have now melted all of these. They are all nice. 4 out of the 5 I really like, and then the 5th one I don't hate, but my younger daughter liked it an awful lot. So I have thrown a couple of these just single bars into the club shipment that I am looking forward to getting from our November Always Get My Bar promotion, where I made this monthly club that I'm not going to keep for forever and forever, and I've already re-edited it for December so I can get a second shipment. But anyway, a couple of these bars I did throw into that to get some extras. But right off of the top here, I have the Sugared Peppermint Flurries, and Scentsy says that this has peppermint, sweet marshmallow, and sugar crystals. And for me, since I've melted a bit of this, I get a really sweet, watery peppermint, and the marshmallow and sugar crystals almost reads like a coconut scent to me. I think I'm the only reviewer that has said that, so it must just be my nose. My younger daughter, though, she loves this, so she can melt the couple bars that we now have in her room, and that will be all hers. Now, Christmas Tree Farm, I think this is the classic out of all of them, where people will probably club this and enjoy it for years to come. And Scentsy says that this is Fraser Fir, Icy Cool Air, Sparkling Bergamot, and White Moss. This just smells like a beautiful Christmas tree farm with a little bit of a smoky campfire. I'm really not sure where that smokiness comes from because it isn't in the notes, but it's just beautiful. This is very much as though you took Around the Campfire, which is a retired scent, and then you took a traditional fir tree scent and smushed them together. It's very, very pretty, and I am enjoying it a lot. So we have that one. Then we have the Cranberry Christmas Cake, which is the bakery one in this collection. And Scentsy says this is cranberry jam, ruby crystals, and beautiful creamy vanilla, and this is delicious. To me, this is like a slice of a vanilla pound cake, really heavy on the butter, plus red currant jam just sort of drizzled over the top. Lots of that beautiful, juicy cranberry that almost reads tart like red currants and is just gorgeous. Then it has that beautiful baked vanilla undertone. It's so good, you guys. And this is a really good performer, and I have been very happy with this bar as I have melted it. The next one is going to be the cologne bar in the bunch, and it's really nice. I added this to the club, and this may stay there. Cabin Cuddles is bergamot, fresh mountain air, and herbal lavender with white sandalwood. And this one is a cozy, it's like a cozy Christmas man in a flannel. It's really nice, you guys. If you are a fan of White Amber Antique, if you're a fan of Hometown Cowboy, you need to try this one. But somehow this does have a very Christmassy or at least wintry undertone, so that it's not just classic man smell. It's really, really nice and still holiday appropriate. Very beautiful. And then last but not least, the most feminine of all of them, and that's going to be our Sweet Christmas Lily. This is a great bar, you guys. Scentsy says candied sugar, white lily, and pink amber. So this is frilly and feminine and sweet. It's got beautiful floral lily. This lasts forever in your warmers. Perfect for a bedroom, a powder room, a small space that's very feminine, or the whole space if you maybe decorate with, the pink roses and the china and all that kind of thing. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There are some Christmas trees that I have seen sort of in like the shabby chic magazines where they're covered in florals, mostly silk florals, and they're still absolutely breathtaking. So this makes me think of that. So now let's get into all of the bars. I have some things out of clearance. So I got some of sugar, which I've already had a couple of bars of. This is cotton candy and lemon drops. And it's not one that I'm going to club, but I have been missing this. And in the wintertime, especially around Valentine's Day and early spring, I tend to crave this bar. So I want to have 4 or 5 of them in the long run. I think this makes a count of 4. Now, I had gotten up very, very early on the 1st of November, and this is sort of a combo haul. These are 2 different boxes that I put together on the table for this video. And I thought that this was pink currant and birchwood. This is not the first time I've done this where I'm sort of sleep deprived and trying to make an order. I got 2 instead of what is actually rosewood and freesia. And this, I think, was a December scent of the month quite a while ago with the Wildlife full-size warmer, perhaps. And it's a nice smell. This is like an old grandmother's soap at a hotel. And it's got a little bit of probably birch. I'm not exactly sure. I wonder if this is probably not still in clearance. Let's see if this is still in clearance and I could get some notes out of it. We will see. Let's see here. They've added some other things, so I'm not sure if this is even still in clearance. The cute little snowman that we had last year is in clearance. He's darling. No, I don't see that the rosewood and freesia is in there, but it's like a woodsy, powdery, somewhat soapy scent. Very clean and fresh for the winter. So that is rosewood and freesia. I won't mind using that January, February. But I thought it was pink currant and birchwood, which is my mom's favorite. So that's why I grabbed it. Next, I have a couple of vanilla bourbon. And this is a wonderful bar that I think is still in my quarterly club, but I can always add more. This is a very nice nutmeg, vanilla, and sort of a bourbon oak barrel smell. It's so good. It's gentle, but a very, very nice, approachable scent. This is very good for early fall, but it's good any time of year. And then I did grab 2 of pink rhubarb sugar, which is also available for our Always Get My Bar promotion in your clubbables. And this is a great scent. I'm not going to go through tons of it, but it's like a beautiful crystallized sugar with maybe even a little bit of orange and all this rhubarb, but maybe a hint of raspberry. This is one of the better sort of fruity but gourmand scents that we had in the spring summer catalog a while ago, and I'm glad that it is available because it is a really, really happy scent. And then I have grabbed quite a few of Quiet Grove, which is a very nice bar that's popped up a couple times recently in clearance. I don't think this one's available anymore either. Let's see what we've got. I remembered my computer so I could talk to you guys about things. But no, we don't have that in clearance anymore either. It's sold out. But this is a somewhat astringent, woodsy scent that's so calming. Good any time of the year, great in a bedroom, but especially good for the wintertime. And I bought 5 of those. So then, we're going to go to the new things. I bought one more bar of Merry Pomegranate, which was part of the Merry and Bright special sale Monday launch in October. Oh, this is so good, you guys. This has pomegranate. I think it has some oranges. It's got, or maybe some lemons or grapefruit. Yeah, it's pomegranate and grapefruit. That's what it is. And a little teeny bit of pine. It's a nice medium level performer. So we had the Sweet Tidings. We had the Snowed In Sugar. We have this one. And then the next bar, which we're going to sniff, and this is a first sniff. This is good. I'm glad I got more. Is going to be called Iced Winter Mint. Now, here's the thing. If you watch my channel, you know that I do not love mint all by itself, but I do really like Winter Wonderland, which is another one of those things that you can club right now, and I love Whiteout, which is also clubbable, and that's an apple and pine and peppermint scent. So this one, oh, that's why I was on the computer. This one is a pine and apple and peppermint scent, right? Peppermint, apple, and nope, frosted spruce. It's a good thing I went back a page. So Whiteout I've always loved with the pine and the apple. I love spruce even more. So if the spruce is a decent amount of this bar, and you have the beautiful apples, what type of apple do we have? Sugared apples, which I remember there was a scent from Yankee called Sugar Apple for Christmas that was so, so nostalgic. And then you add some mint. This may become a new favorite of mine. So let's see. And when I opened the box, I could smell a mintiness, but it wasn't too strong. So Iced Winter Mint by Scentsy is gorgeous. Ooh, this is nice. So this reminds me a little bit of the sugared apple smell from Yankee for Real. I'll have to go see if I can find notes for that on the internet. This is not like Whiteout, and it's not like the Winter Wonderland bar. This is complex, and it's beautiful, and it doesn't scream just peppermint. It is so good. The spruce gives you that complexity, and the apple with the sugars, this is really nice. I'm going to have to grab my 1 bar of Whiteout and maybe melt them in alternate warmers and see. They're very different. And I could throw a couple more bars of Whiteout in my club because I can do that right now, which is so awesome. Oh, this is good. So this Iced Winter Mint did not disappoint at all. I can't wait to melt this. This may become a new favorite of mine because I like having bars of all different types in my club. But let's say between this Iced Winter Mint and the Sugared Peppermint Flurries, both of these have a peppermint note, but they're just so different. This one has all the things that I like with my mint, and this one has all the things that it's okay, but it doesn't make my heart sing. So there are many, many different ways to go after that minty undertone in a bar. And I think, though, even though I really, really like this new Iced Winter Mint and it'll stand on its own, that Whiteout is still my favorite, predominantly peppermint scent that Scentsy makes. Yeah, because this is a whole other animal, but it's really good. Oh, delicious. Okay, that is so nice. There's this little sweetness from the apple. There's some kind of a complexity from the spruce, and then the happy peppermint. And speaking of happy peppermint, the Peppermint Swirl Warmer, I have been seeing my colleagues in the Scentsy Consultant part of this on YouTube really enjoying this warmer. I haven't watched videos yet, but people's faces and the comments that I'm seeing, this one is a home run. So the Peppermint Swirl is still available as of me filming this. It is a $60 warmer, and I'm not sure what the wattage is. We will find out together. I think it's a 25 watt bulb, but we'll see. So we have our pretty standard dish here, I think. Yep, this is your typical 4 cube dish warmer. So this one should be a very good performer, a little bit better than a lot of the ones I've been showing you from these. Oh, this is really cute, you guys. This is for the traditionalist on your list who just likes a good old bright, happy Christmas with your red and white. This is really lovely. Nice and heavy. It's a beautiful blown glass. This is a really, really happy warmer. And because it's blown glass, you can see that there is a uniqueness. I'll have to see if I can turn the ring light off when I get it lit. A uniqueness to each one because they are going to be hand blown and have character. Very, very cool. I love that. I love that about a lot of the Scentsy warmers, that a lot of the different ones that are glass, because they're crafted individually and not just, stamped out on a machine, they are still unique, even though there are many of them in the world. So we have a 25 watt bulb. Looks like we have the filaments intact. And I love the fact that it's a white cord, because most places in my house, the white cord is easier to hide than a black one. And we will plug this in, and I'll try to kill the ring light for this, and light this beautiful, beautiful Peppermint Swirl warmer right up. And if you like this and you have a diffuser, there is a beautiful diffuser shade that's made out of the same material, but with green for the Christmas tree shape that they have for the diffuser shade. Plug this in, and you turn off the ring light. And you guys can enjoy my Christmas decorations in the background too. And where did the dish go? This guy has the little feet. Beautiful. So this is the Peppermint Swirl. And you can see, like right there, those imperfections, that's in the glass, and so it makes it really cool because it is so individual. So this is a truly gorgeous warmer. This is your classic size for Scentsy. The dish is a little bit loose, so there's that, but it's perfectly fine. I have a lot of warmers that fit like this and they perform beautifully. This should be a good performing warmer with the 4-cube dish, the nice proper size. I don't have any of the smaller ones that have come in those other collections, but compared to, say, your Snowdrop warmer, this is about double the size. Nice and heavy, absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to turn my ring light back on now. And this is handsome. So if you like to decorate in peppermint, if you like to just feel it's streamlined, yes, but the happy, cheerful essence of the Christmas holidays, I think this is your warmer. It's such a good one. So between that and the iced winter mint for the bar, I think that the part that I got out of this modern collection, because there's also a couple of other glass warmers that are the popular type that have all the beautiful spotted glass, and then they have the little either snowmen or candy canes pressed into the sides. But all of these things, just adorable and fantastic. And we are going to have another collection coming that I need to do a separate video on, launching on the 25th. It's not holiday themed, but it's a sneak peek into sort of Scentsy's future DNA when it comes to warmers and styles. And I cannot wait to do that video next. So have a great day, guys, and enjoy your peppermint swirl. God bless. Bye-bye.